What's up, guys? This is Gold Robotics. Today is November 7th. Lots of really cool progress today. We will get to it. I'll start out with what I was doing because it's all code and I can just explain it right there. I tuned the flywheel to the velocity controller to where it can get back to where it needs to be in like pretty fast, like in a second-ish, maybe a little, I don't know. For close range shots less, far range shots, it takes a little bit more just because of stuff. But that's gonna be, I've been kind of also doing drive PID and turn drive PIDs to so that tomorrow we can hit it hard with autons. Also been working on string launchers, and because rule changes, you got to update those.
What you doing, drive PID too?
Yeah, drive PID, yeah. And then so, and I also worked on a function that pretty much it indexes, because I got the rolling index, not like a arm indexer. No, I'm not. It's not a jab.
It's jank.
It's
jank.
Yeah,
it's
but just because it's different, I have the chance of accidentally like launching two really quick if I don't turn it off fast enough, and that was something we ran into the auton. So what I did is, whenever the flywheel senses a drop in velocity, then it senses that like a disc went through, and then it stops the indexer so it doesn't send the second one. And then so that's what I've been working on. That's going to be really nice to code with, because don't have to worry about those half shots that sometimes occur because of that, or it not going. Anyways. So, yeah, it's all code. We got, I guess I will give you a brief glance, not really showing you, but this is our new projectile. That's one of my big things I've been working on. But Audie's next.
So Reese and I have been working on our passive roller mix. We've made quite a bit of progress. This is my variation for my bot. So the big change from the old passive roller that we need to make was that it turned it downward, turned it from like a, how do I word this?
So it went from here to here?
No, we hear from here because you want.
Yes, yeah.
Because it was going under. So this time it's going to be going over.
You have to do it half as much.
Yeah, so that's mostly for autons. Autons, it starts out with the color that you want on the inside. So turning it up is a shorter distance than turning it down, because that means you have to double it.
Yeah, you have to go.
During Auton, in our first competition with passive roller, we had to run into it twice, and it led to not even 50-50. It was more like 30-70 Autons, where most of the time we would end up scoring for the enemy team than ours.
Which is not good. You should not score for the enemy team, especially if you're my alliance partner. If you're my opponent, then go ahead. Go ahead.
So eventually we just stopped running it until we made this thing. So it should be much better.
That's something I also had to do. That's why I'm improving my drive functions, is because a lot of times, nobody would have an auton, but I would have an auton, but then it would just shoot and then miss the two into their logo, and it'd give them the, bonus, and that's 10 points. So having solid autons is something that we're really going to hit hard this next comp.
Try to at least.
Yeah. Now it's time for Reese's bot. Reese's bot.
Oh.
I'm so excited. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's show off Audie's in action. Right. Let me get an angle so you can. Yeah.
Back to blue.
Yep. Works. Nice. We'll show off Reese's. Reese's went with a different design. Reese went with a different design.
So for my roller mech, I try to stay as thin as possible. If you remember me talking about it, I had to make it a little bit bulkier. I had a problem with my ratchet. My ratchet was skipping whenever it hit extreme stresses. So I added another gear on the other side, which kept it from skipping, which was pretty nice, a pretty easy solution that made it, they didn't really widen it. And I get that pretty much. Mine doesn't turn the roller as much as Audie's does, but it turns it about 1/3 of the rotation or something close to that. It gets it pretty good going over the top, just like Audie's is for the exact same reason.
So if you start like that.
Yeah, if it started like that, I can do that, and it's good. Also wired up my entire box yesterday. Got and worked on some mechanical consistency issues. I still have some, especially with flywheel and indexer. That arm is so jank. So gonna change it out with my next bot, but competition's so close that I can't do it now. I guess
It's time, Reese.
I guess it is time. So Clayton's been working, and he's gonna show you what he's been working on. Hopefully it won't.
Alrighty. Hopefully it won't spaz out. But
I've been working on with the help of Bobby and his coding expertise. So we've been using the odometry in hopes of, having a robot that can know where it's at, so that way it can, always shoot in the goal. So Reese did a turret, and so what the turret does. There we go. Down. Is that it?
yep. The turret turns on its own. I'm not doing anything except driving.
We can drive, and we've got some mechanical, well, not mechanical. I've got some stuff to flip around in the code so it'll always go to the right spot, and then some other numbers to tune. But it's so pretty.
You could honestly watch this
Really good.
The sad thing about my turret is that it's only a 180 right now. Because of the roller mech, I couldn't, because of the current design of my turret, it's not high enough, and I couldn't fit a roller mech on it, and also keep 360, and I knew rollers were an important amount of points. So I had to compromise. I had to limit its rotation to about slightly more than 180 degrees, but still, it's working pretty good. It looks pretty good, and it's really exciting seeing our turret work, and this is the first time actually truly coding and testing it. It was so exciting to seeing that happen. Oh.
Yeah, I'm excited for whenever we get to new rebuilds, because at least one of us is gonna try to redo the turret and
Slightly less jank.
yeah, maybe add a transmission so that it does 6-motor drive. Possibly have the roller mech pop up, and so that we can do a full 360, which would be really cool.
The only problem is wire management.
Yeah, if we could figure out how to do wires, but that's
that's
wires.
a later problem.
You don't need wires.
I'll be done without electricity,
yeah. We'll just
Bluetooth.
Yeah,
Make a pneumatic engine.
yeah, pneumatics. We'll just do pneumatics. We don't
Pneumatic
need wires.
drivetrain.
Yes,
Like a
exactly.
spider.
Put the brain on the turret and then do the pneumatic drivetrain. Good idea.
Great idea.
Anyways, so yeah, that's what we have for today. It's really exciting. I'll show off probably the string mechs later this week.
Well,
Like in action.
we just, because of the change of rules, we don't want to show them off too early.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But anyways,
We're hoping to keep a little edge in our next competition.
just a little bit. But anyways, that's what we got for this week. Really excited, or for today, or these past couple days. Anyways, we'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.